Welcome back. In this video, we're going to be installing plugins to your blog. And plugins are little mini programs that do special things for your blog, and there's a lot of them out there, and they all do something interesting, neat, practical, whatever there is. There's plugins for just about anything you can think of. So, made by individual programmers. And I've given you below this video on instantprofitgenerator.com here, we've given you a link to a zip file with the plugin pack, and so what I'm going to show you is some of those main plugins. So here they are. The first one is called Add to Any, and it's a plugin that puts social buttons on your site so people can click on it and give you a link from, say, YouTube or Facebook, or they could dig it, that kind of thing. So this gives you the ability to be getting backlinks to your site from users and comments as they come to your site. The next one is Duplicate Content Cure, and what that does is when you make a blog post on your blog, you also have a category on it. We'll go that over in another video, but the content actually gets shown up twice on your site, because it's one under your blog post, and then you can sort the blog posts on your blog by category. So suppose you had 50 posts on your blog, and then you put a category. One was about eating well, one was about yoga, one was about eating brownies. So, and each one of those descriptions is where you're going to you can sort by those categories. So when people click on the categories, then they can sort posts by each category. So what this does is gets rid of the duplicate content, because it's listed twice on your site for the search engines. It's an SEO benefit. And then here we are with the FeedBurner plugin. It makes it an easy way to get an RSS feed. And if you don't know what an RSS feed is, it's a syndicated feed for the content on your blog. So when you make a post on your blog, there's an RSS feed that allows other people to grab it and utilize your content on other sites, and you get additional traffic and backlinks to your site as a result. And the next one is Google Analytics. Google Analytics, if you don't know what that is, it's just a way Google offers a free service to be able to track traffic to your website, and you can set up account with Google from your Google account, and they give you a unique tracking code, and this plugin just makes it easy to install on your site, because you just put the unique tracking code right into this plugin, and done deal. So the next one is the Google Sitemap Generator. So the Sitemap Generator makes it easy for search engines to come and index your site. You have robots that spider your site. They understand all the content that's on your site, and the Sitemap Generator makes it easy for them to come and index it. So it's another SEO benefit. Then we have this Platinum SEO Pack. Another SEO benefit for WordPress. What it does is allows you to enter your keywords, a description, and a title for your any one of the contents, pages, or posts on your site, and it's an additional SEO benefit, so you can highly target your content to your specific keywords. The next one is Secure WordPress, and Secure WordPress is a nice little plugin that deletes some of the data that would be publicly available that hackers could use potentially to compromise your site, such as which version of WordPress you're using and that kind of thing. So it allows for a little greater level of security for you. And the last one here is WordPress Post to Twitter. So we had the Add to Any plugin, the first plugin up there, that allows you to people to share your content on social sites. This WordPress Post to Twitter is, if you don't have a Twitter account, you need to get one specifically for your blog, and then you can be posting information out of your blog post content automatically to Twitter and get additional exposure from Twitter every time you make a blog post. So what we're going to do is just highlight all of these, and we're going to go into our FileZilla, and we're going to drag and drop over into FileZilla here. And remember, don't drag on a folder, it'll put it in that folder. So go where it's not in a folder, drag it over there. In this case, I've happened to have it already loaded up in there, so everything's in my WordPress content, your domain name, WordPress content, and plugins, and so that's in the plugin folder. So that's all done. and then you can go back to your site. So we're back at our dashboard on our blog, and then we want to go to our control panel on the left here, and you want to go into plugins. So you open in plugins, click under the installed plugins, and so here's all the plugins. Now, what you'll notice is when you install these plugins, there's going to be several of these plugins that are going to require you to upgrade. So underneath each plugin, there'll be a little bar here saying there is a new version of this plugin available. Please upgrade now. So all you have to do is click on the button, and then it will automatically upgrade your plugin. You want to make sure you do that for security reasons and make sure there's all these plugins get updated to the latest version, so they're compatible with the latest version of WordPress. So now that you've updated, you've gone individually down and you've upgraded all of your plugins, so they're all up to date. I don't see any bars underneath of these, so they're all good to go. Now the easy thing to do right here is to click on Plugins, this top button right here, and then it'll highlight every box down below. And then with bulk actions, you want to open it, activate, and click Apply. That will activate all of your plugins now that you've installed them, but you have to activate them to make them useful. So now everything's installed, and what you're going to see is when you first install Akismet, when you first activate it, it's going to require you to get an API key. So if you look right here, it says you need an API key to use it. So you can click on that, or when you activate the plugin as well, it'll take you to a place where you have to enter an API key. You can get an API key from Akismet, and once you get the API key, you'll be able to. Here it is. So Akismet will give you the ability to get an API key. It's a spam filter, very important to have on your site. Otherwise, you'll just get ridiculous amounts of spam comments on your blog. And so once you have that, you can enter it into the Akismet. There's a way to, and there's a little form here when you activate it, and you can just enter the API key in there, and once it's entered in there, you'll be able to see that it's working properly. And then so up here on the bar where it says Manage Plugins, there will be a bar up here if you don't have your API key in Akismet, because it'll tell you that you need an API key, and it'll give you a warning up here that it's not functional until you have that API key. So there's all our plugins. They're installed, and so I can show you that each plugin, like the Platinum SEO plugin, has its own bar on the control panel. So you can go in here and click on the Platinum SEO, and it gives you the ability to all these SEO benefits here, and you can see there's a tutorial up here, so if you have any questions on how to use it, you can go through those individually. But it gives you the ability to put your homepage title, a description, and some keywords for your blog for additional SEO benefits. And this gives you the ability to control the linking structure on your blog, but we'll go through that a little bit later. So there's a Platinum SEO. I happen to have for this Builder theme, there's a style manager and an SEO plugin specifically for Builder. So those are specific to that theme. You will not, if you're not using the Builder theme, you won't have those additional buttons in here. So some plugins give you additional flexibility in terms of what they're able to do. So in the settings tab, once you've installed them, there's a feed burner, Google Analytics, post to Twitter. So there's some additional settings we can go through in there. But now our plugins are installed, so the next thing we need to do is work on some of the settings. So see you in the next video.